kick out the king of rock. We'll kick out the band.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is From Duske Till Dawn, and I am William Duske. Today, we're back at it with another build. This time, it's a Hydra build. So let's do this. Okay guys, so I just got these first two walls carved out for the most part. I've got to go in and get the foam cutter for this and for this later on. That'll be closer to that. I think that'll be either right before or right after paint, one or the other. Anyway, we've got the structure complete so far. We got the shape anyway. We've got some other components over here, but so far so good. This is where we are as of this moment. Okay guys, so we're back at it. I've got a lot of stuff carved out so far, and I've got some foam at it. I've got some other components down here, like this is going to be a I-beam, cross beam whenever we're done with it. I really like that dent, so we've got that ready to be painted, as well as the bay door, and this is both interior and exterior build, so he will have roll-up bay door for both. The carving, we've added some extra foam up here and lips and stuff like that. The roll-up bay door right here, it's all carved out in there, so that came out really good. The bricks came out good. The base is coming along great. The build window, I've got everything kind of drawn out and marked stuff where I need to do some more detail work and all that good stuff. But yeah, but so far so good. So we're off to a really good start so far, so I just wanted to put it down on film. But yeah, all right guys, so I'm working on an explosion effect for this build right now. So I've got it right here. I've got most of it done, and all it's made out of material wise is hot glue, polyester. I used some like kitty litter, kind of. I didn't use kitty litter, but it's, I don't know what it is. It's a textured little rock pebbled, or like for packing cardboard, but it's the consistency of kitty litter. I mean, that's what I think of. And let's see here, what else did I use? Hot glue. Oh, you're gonna have to have a wax piece of paper. So this is a wax paper that I've got on there. That way nothing sticks, because this diorama, I want all this debris and everything to be modular. Get that out of the way. So this is it, and then I've got one tea light right back here. So this right here, I just got through adding this. I made sure it's secure and all that, and we'll check it out. So it's going to be lit up. So there is a light installed, and then I casted some of the Marvel Legends Tony Stark blast effects. So I've got a couple of these. I've got them broke and a few others. So I took them outside and painted them. So these are going to be spread throughout this display here. That way it looks like bullets and stuff for ricocheting and stuff like that. So this is one of the props that I've been making. So I just wanted to get on here and record it before I got too much further into this build, which I've gotten a lot from the last time. So okay guys, so I am working through the last installment. So I just got the ceiling for the first floor done, and I've got to finish blackwashing, one more blackwash, and paint for the second floor. So that's what we got left, and then installment, and this dio's in the books. And we are back. It is done. Here it is. in all of its glory. This is a Hydra themed diorama. So we'll go through everything step by step. Now that we have it all, let's just give it one good turn around. This is a 2-story dio, and it is got both interior and exterior and a little bit of extras. So look at that floor. Golly, look at that floor. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get into this. So I was contacted by a gentleman by the name of Levi, and he wanted a building. We talked for a little bit. He was serious, pulled the trigger. So as I got to know this gentleman, he shared a story with me about how he was in the midst of buying said diorama from another guy, and unfortunately the creator passed away, so he never got his dio, and yada yada yada. So I went ahead and said, hey man, I would love to help you out. I've got some free time, da 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 da. So what's what? And here it is. So first, I wanted to make him a few things. So this is all scrap material that I had laying around, scrap foam, scrap bits, and other things. So we made him this cool bomb effect, this cool blast effect. So it's got an LED light, a T light right back there in the back that shines up through all that polyester, and it's painted, and it looks really cool. I'll throw some images up since I don't want to kill the light and turn this on right now. And then I casted some of the Marvel Legends Iron Man jet boosters or whatever, and they also look great for like ricochet, bullet ricochets and stuff. So got some metal, I don't even know what you call these, sea purling or rafters, iron rafters or something. Anyway, I got these big angle irons sticking up out of there. But what's cool is you can take this is a modular piece, so you can have it on the board or you don't have to have it on the board. So this is just one of his accessories. So we'll set that off to the side. He's got some other bits, some leftover corrugated cardboard we just turned into rusty old tin, front and back. It's got a pretty cool paint job. So we've got things like that, some more little pieces of angle iron. He's got a ton of debris, broken glass everywhere, and all this is movable, so you can move it around. Got a couple of pieces on the board, some of the posters. This one is permanent though, so don't pull up that one. So that one is permanent. His bay door has got Hydra all over it, and this door is removable, which I'll show y'all here in a minute. The asphalt, man, this thing is just awesome. I used the same texture that I did in Wolfgang's build, and it turned out amazing. I went ahead and gave him some extra love, put down some patches, like they patched the road and stuff like that, and parts. He's just got a lot of debris everywhere. And then his bay door, like I said, is removable, so we can go ahead and pop that out real quick. And it is inside and out, so he can flip it whichever one he wants. There's his interior, his checkered floor. Let's see here, coming around here. Here is the graffiti that I promised him. So I did one mural, and since it was Hydra themed, I went ahead and just did like the Hydra logo and the shield logo, because I thought that would be kind of cool. But what's really cool about this is the wall itself. So he's got the best of both worlds. He can use it like this, or let's see if I can set y'all down. There we go. Or this whole wall busts out, and let me see if I can do this with my hands free. So you got to push from the back, but here it comes, and just be easy. It's super tight, but it does come out and come apart, and it's like a puzzle. That's the way I made it. So you can have it, or you can have it displayed. Boom. And then boom. And then this piece comes out, as well as this one, and one more. Okay, so you can have all these pieces and they're textured on both sides. So you can have them just busting out with some toothpicks or something like that, or you can just have a whole bunch of extra debris on the ground, or however you want to litter it. You can have a character or somebody coming right through that hole. That's going to look awesome. So this is an extra. This was actually this was more time consuming, but it was worth the extra effort, worth going the distance. So like I said, you can put it back and I will show you how to do this. Now this is kind of a trick since I've designed it. So these pieces do go together like puzzles. So pay attention, and they do go in a certain way. But they do all snap in together. Okay. Now this one's a tricky. So it goes in the back, up at the top, and then you have to play with it. Keep everything. I keep a hand on the back to support it, and then just push, gently push, and then everything will fall right back into place, and it'll look like the damage was never there. So that was kind of cool. I did the same effect on the roof itself. So right here, the picture that he sent me of the previous Dio, it had this big piece missing, so I went ahead and spiced it up. So he has the option of leaving this like this with a big crack in the building, or he can remove it right here. So these two come apart, this whole section, and now you got this big blowout. And we matched up the paint, the roof up here, everything's magnetized, and then you can split this in two. So you can either have it like this, but I've also got a magnet right there so it splits. So we can have two different things. So you can have a piece way down here on the bottom, or you can put a piece up here, or however you want to do it. So that was cool. And let me see here, what else we got. The roof itself is really, really good, really detailed. I put a lot of time and effort into every crack, all the texture and everything. And like I said, it is magnetized and fully removable, as well as textured on the inside, just in case you get some of those shots off. So there is the roof, and then you can get in here and get some other pictures. Let me rotate it off this floor. So here is the second floor with all the wallpaper kind of blasted and everything, like there was a big explosion. There's a big ruckus here. Here's part of the roof right here. This actually goes to this, but it kind of doesn't line up. I cut off a little bit. I mean, you can get it to fit, and I have for excuse me, for some pictures, I just use this angle iron, and I propped it up like right here, so it'll hold. And this is just a piece of angle iron, just loose, so he can have that wherever on or off the board. Just a lot of debris. He can also remove this floor, which is also textured for the roof of the next one. And then he's got this angle iron all the way up here and all the way around. And look at how beautiful that looks. It looks like it was damaged, and then just somebody kind of repaired it half-assed, but man, it turned out great. This is one sick Dio, and like I said, guys, the final two pieces are right here, and these are magnetized as well, here and here, so they just split. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Lay that piece down, and then that piece down, and then there's the whole Dio. Broke, split apart, whole 9 yards. But man, it's wicked awesome. Like, you can get so many shots, and that's what I've been really trying to exercise here lately, is try to get the most bang for your buck. Try to get the most shots imaginable to display, to do your toy photography, your ACBA, and that's really where I'm just pushing the limits. So I wanted to get on here. I wanted to share everything. I wanted everybody to see. And I just wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me. And we're off to the next build. So, peace. Alright guys, so if you have enjoyed this build from start to finish, go ahead and smack that like button. Okay, that really helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. That always helps as well. And if you guys feel like it, leave me some feedback down in the comments below. So on that note, Hail Hydra.